I was at Remax Performance for 14 years, and that really was the beginning of my growth. So when I first joined Remax Performance, I felt I was having a relative, level of success doing 70 deals a year or so, but by the time we left, we were writing tenfold that. I was doing 700 deals a year with Remax Performance, and I really attribute a lot of that to John and his staff and his support in allowing our team to grow and flourish. So we're forever indebted for that. When I joined Remax Performance, like I was saying, that's really where my career started taking off. I was with a different organization before, felt I had a certain level of success, and I was now surrounded with like-minded people who had the same aspirations, and brokers, John, my broker, who basically wanted me to flourish and grow and wanted me to be the best in the world, and that was really our goal at that point. We had a high level, a high bar to achieve, and John helped us achieve that. When I left Remax Performance, John and I had some very candid discussions, and John in fact was a big supporter, and he encouraged me to really explore and grow to the next level, right? And John still to this day talks, and we talk on a regular basis. He's proud of our achievements, and I always say to people, really the beginning point was because of John. I mean, he's the one who helped cultivate our business, saw the vision where back then people didn't really have teams, and we kind of built it together, and we built this what I think is a fantastic empire. And we always will look back fondly and say John was a big part of that success story. Sadly, John and I, unfortunately, I beat him at golf a little too often, and so sometimes it's not pleasant communication, but we get along very well, and we often talk to each other about different things happening in the industry, so we bounce ideas off each other. So it's been and will continue to be a lifelong friendship. Of course, being with Remax Performance for 14 years, there's obviously times where situations arise where you find yourself in an adverse situation. And I can tell you categorically, Johnny always backed us up. So, whether it was with a complaint from a realtor that evolved because of whatever various reasons, John was supportive, and that obviously meant a lot to us because we wanted to make sure we had somebody, a broker that was in our corner, and he always was in our corner. So I do believe it is visionary, and most realtors today who are running it like a business want a platform where the costing will make sense for them present and future. When the market is strong, people aren't adverse to paying extra fees, etc. But I think Johnny's platform, having a really tight fee structure, is going to really benefit realtors. And even when the market does change, which we hope it doesn't, but inevitably everything runs in cycles, people will be able to withstand that turn in the market. So I think it's genius, and I think it's a great platform for realtors that are going to embrace that without question. As a realtor who's looking to make a change, I think when you're looking at John Bradley and Remax Performance, you're going to have somebody there who operates out of integrity, who has honesty, which is critical for me as well, and that's why we had such longevity. I wouldn't have been around 14 years if we didn't feel that, and I always knew John was in our corner and protected us, and in addition to obviously having our business flourish, he also has a family-like environment in the office, which was very important for us as well too, because that's what makes us feel comfortable with the people we're working with. So all in all, just a great positive experience. We were proud to be associated with John and Remax for 14 years. Since John and myself have been apart now, it's interesting, our relationship has evolved now where I'll call John for any questions regarding anything that's pertinent about brokerage, about team growth, etc. And it's great because we can brainstorm together, and between the two of us, it's a wealth of knowledge we share, and it's really helped us in the last year as well. So not only after during our period with John, after our period with John, we've also been able to grow and learn from his experience as well.